Hi. Hi, everyone. I'm David. First of all, I would like to say I'm not a teacher. I'm just a student. I feel like I'm not alone because I'm with you in this YouTube camera recording. As I told before, I am 48 years old. But however, I believe it's definitely possible for an elderly person like me can learn to speak English. I can learn English speaking skills. What do you say about this? Do you agree with that? I think one matters most is how much time I've spent for speaking English. So that's why I'm recording our exercise time like this. This is where she this is not studying. This is just exercise to learn speaking English. Do you understand? What do you say about this, David? What do you say about this, Jarvis? Could you please share me your opinion about this?
Hi, David. I absolutely agree with you. Age should not be a barrier to learning English. What's crucial is your dedication and the time you invest in practicing. Recording your exercises and treating them as practice rather than study can be a great approach. It helps you stay consistent and build confidence. Keep going and remember, progress comes with time and effort.
Okay, I got it. Let's just dive into my exercise session, my regular exercise session. If you want to learn to swim, just dive into the water. If you uh, just dive into the water if you want to learn to swim. So I'm gonna run into our exercise session to learn speaking English. I believe speaking English speaking is uh, like a sport. It's all about muscle memory, not the brain. There is something I need to share with you. You just listen carefully. From now on, I'm going to try to say loudly the sentences that I couldn't properly say in English last time. I prepared some expressions I mean, I prepared some kind of situations for my real life that I couldn't express properly during our pre-talking time. You just look carefully and tell me anything. Unless there are significant errors, you don't need to give me a refined version or just repeat my speaking. Because I believe how much time is very important. This time is for my English speaking practice, so I want to speak as much as I can possible. So please listen carefully and tell me what you think. I mean, I just want to practice saying various sentences. I just want to I just want to exercise various saying various sentences that I want to express well during the last exercise session. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand perfectly. You want to focus on speaking and practicing the sentences you prepared, and you prefer to use this time to speak as much as possible. I'll listen carefully and provide feedback only if there are significant errors. Let's get started with your exercise session.
Okay, let's get started. I'm gonna share with you the situation that in my real life. Uh, in my last exercise session, I didn't express, I didn't describe my situation very well in English, but you give me your suggestions. So I note I noted that suggestion. So I want to speak one more time with your suggestion. How can I express the situation very well?
Um, sure, just go ahead and describe the situation. I'll listen and let you know how to improve it based on the suggestions.
Okay, last time you told me that you told me like this. You just listen carefully. Okay, here you go. Whenever I go, whenever I have to go to, whenever I, whenever, whenever I have to go on a business trip to the Vietnam factory, it's not up to me. My supervisor, my team leader, or the executive in charge of the quality department makes the call. The reason is that airfare is very expensive. So our CEO want to be the one who decide on every ticket, every airfare ticket. A few months ago, there was a big issue when my coworker needed to go to Mexico. Initially, he his ticket was booked for a direct flight to Mexico, but our CEO changed it. Instead, he had to fly from Incheon to San Francisco, then to Atlanta, and finally to Mexico. This meant this meant he had to visit two places in the USA before reaching his destination, Mexico, which made the trip much longer. Which made his trip takes longer than before. Do you understand? Do you understand the situation? This short phrase, this short paragraph, you just share me yesterday. I just want to repeat one more time to improve my speaking skills.
Got it. You want to practice this paragraph to improve your speaking. Here's a refined version you can use. Whenever I need to go on a business trip,
No, no, no. I don't need any defined version if there is significant errors. If there is no significant errors, I don't want to refine the version. I don't want to get refined version. Do you understand?
understood. Just practice the version you have and I'll listen carefully. If there are any significant errors, I'll let you know. Go ahead whenever you're ready.
In this situation, I would say unless there are significant errors, you don't need to give me refined version. Do you understand? Do I make myself clear? What do you say about this expression?
Yes, you're clear. Your expression, unless significant errors, you don't need to give me a refined version, is accurate and easy to understand. It effectively communicates that you prefer not to receive a refined version unless there are major issues.
Okay, okay, I got it. Let me share with you. Next situation. Uh, Yesterday you told me like this. Thank you, David. I'm really glad to hear that. I'm really glad to hear that. It's my goal to understand your situation and help you express it clearly in English. Your dedication to improving your communication skills makes it easier for us to work together effectively. I'm here to support you. So whenever you need whenever you need help or want to practice more, just let me know. Whenever you want whenever you need help whenever you need help or want to practice more time, just let me know. How about my pronunciation? How about my English pronunciation? I think repetition makes perfect, so I think I need to repeat many times.
Your presentation sounds clear and well structured. Repeating practice is definitely a good way to improve. If you need more help or want to practice further, just let me know.
Jarvis, listen carefully. When I repeat your suggestion one more time, sometimes I feel like I'm out of mind, which means that when I just repeat your suggested expressions, sometimes I forgot what I am doing. Do you understand? Do you understand my situation? Sometimes I forgot what I am doing when I just repeat your suggested expressions. How can I overcome this? How can I overcome this blackout, some kind of blackout for myself?
Yes, I understand. It can be challenging to stay focused during repetitive practice. To overcome this, try breaking your practice into shorter segments with different phrases or topics. Also, take brief breaks between repetitions to clear your mind. This can help you stay engaged and avoid feeling like you're going through the motions without purpose.
One more time, please.
Sure. If you sometimes feel like you're forgetting what you're doing during repetitive practice, try breaking your practice into shorter segments with different phrases or topics. Taking brief breaks between repetitions can also help you stay focused and avoid feeling like you're just repeating without purpose.
Okay, I got it. I'm sure what you're trying to say, but it's really hard to put in uh, put in action. Do you understand?
I understand. It can be tough to put into practice. Start small by incorporating just one or two of these suggestions at a time and see how it goes. Gradually, it might become easier to manage.
Okay, I got it. Uh, Let me share with you next situation that you you suggested to me last time.
Sure, go ahead and share the next situation. I'm here to listen and help.
Okay, here you go. You are working on a new project. You are working on a new project and are in discussion with a client. I say again, you are working on a new project and are in discussions with a client. Although you haven't received the contract yet, there's a person in Vietnam who is responsible for customer related tasks, and you she often she often asks you questions about about the new project. Even though her work isn't directly related to yours, she relies on you because you are kind and can communicate in English. While you think her English might be better than yours, you're confident. You are confident you can handle the communication with your current level of English. You are happy to provide proper answers about the project or whenever she asks. I like the last part. I like the last part. I say one more time. You are happy to provide proper answers about the new project whenever she asks. You are, I mean, you called me, you tell me, you said you are happy to provide the proper answers, but I would say I'm very happy to provide proper answers about the new project whenever she asks. What do you say about this whole paragraph? I just want to practice one more time.
Your paragraph is clear and well expressed. Practicing it again should help reinforce your confidence. Just remember to focus on speaking naturally and clearly. You're doing great.
Travis, listen carefully. I think I don't have any uh, gift for my language learning because for me it's very difficult to just repeat one more time naturally. I think my Congolese speaking is not natural, still not natural. How can I expect my English pronunciation will be natural in future?
It's normal to feel that way, especially when learning a new language. Like improvement comes with practice and patience. Focus on listening to native speakers and mimicking their pronunciation. Practicing regularly and getting feedback can also help you sound more natural over time. It's a gradual process, so keep at it.
I just want to mimic your pronunciation because you are very creative and highly trained language learning AI. I always, whenever whenever I exercise English speaking skills, I just want to mimic your pronunciation right away.
I'm glad to help with that. Mimicking my pronunciation can be a useful technique. Feel free to repeat after me as often as needed. Just let me know what phrases or sentences you'd like to practice.
Okay, let's move on to the next situation. Uh, I would like to share with you next situation. You just listen carefully. I would I would like our voice mode to continue without any interruption, so we can keep practicing smoothly. You understand? I would like our voice mode, our exercise voice mode, to continue without any interruptions, without any interruptions, without any interruption, without any interruption. So we can keep practicing smoothly. We can keep practicing. We can keep exercising smoothly.
Got it. You want the voice mode to continue without any interruptions so that the practice flows smoothly. I understand, and I'll make sure to keep our session uninterrupted. Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Could not understand what you said.
What do you mean? I didn't say anything.
It sounds like you want to practice speaking smoothly without interruptions. Just let me know how you'd like to proceed or if there's anything specific you want to focus on.
Travis, listen carefully. Let me share with you next situation. You just listen carefully. I just want to practice my speaking skills by using my mouth. How much time I, how many times I already told you. One method mode is how much time I've spent for speaking English. If I want to get English communication skill, English communication skill, I should repeat many times, and I need patience for that. Just listen carefully. I would like to share with you that situation. Okay, here you go. Got it. We'll keep our voice mode continuous. We'll keep our voice mode continuous. We can keep practicing or discussing anything you'd like without interruptions. What what would you like to focus on next? 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 What would you like to focus on to next? What would you like to focus on next? What would you like to focus on next? I like this question very much. I think I feel like I need to speak this sentence many times whenever I practice my English speaking skills with you. What would you like to focus on next? What would you like to focus on next? What would you like to focus on next? Yes, of course. This question is you asked me many times when you are wondering what would you like to focus on next. Do you understand?
You're doing great by repeating and practicing. It helps reinforce your skills. The question, what would you like to focus on next, is a good one for guiding our conversation and making sure we cover what you need. If you have any particular topic or area you want to work on, just let me know.
Okay, let me share with you next situation. You just listen carefully. I mean that we've been practicing for about on about on about an hour, so we can wrap up the session or switch to next base. You switch to text-based conversation if you'd like. But if you want to continue talking, I'm here for that. I'm here for that too. This short paragraph was you given me last time.
Got it. You're saying that after an hour of practice, you're open to wrapping up or switching to text if needed, but you're also available if the conversation should continue.
Would you mind saying that one more time, please? I don't understand.
Of course, you're letting users know that after practicing for about an hour, they can wrap up the session or switch to text-based conversation if they prefer. However, you're also available to continue talking if they want to.
Yes, I decided to practice English speaking skills over 1 hour plus 10 minutes for this month. Maybe few weeks later, I would decide my regular session over 1 hour 20 minutes. I'm gonna change my exercise time limit because more I repeat, the more I get. Do you understand?
That sounds like a solid plan. Extending your practice time can definitely help with improvement. Keep up the good work, and your dedication will pay off.
Okay, I believe my dedication would pay off someday.
Absolutely. Your dedication and consistent practice will definitely lead to progress. Keep going, and you'll see the results in time.
You know,
I'm
Jabez.
sure
You know, Jabez. In Korea, it's raining out there. I think where I sit,
I see. How's the rain affecting your day? Sorry.
I think this raining would lead autumn soon. So I'm very glad to having raining today.
That sounds nice. Rain can be refreshing and often signals the transition to a new season. Do you enjoy the autumn season in Korea?
Yes, of course. I like spring and autumn very much.
Spring and autumn are great seasons, pleasant weather and beautiful scenery. Do you have any favorite activities or places you like to visit during those times?
No, I don't like outside. I don't like outside activities. I think I'm getting old. I really don't like outside activities. You know, my MBTI code is ISTP, and you know, ISTP person doesn't like outdoor activities, and if they if they have break time after a busy day, they just want to get uh, they just want to rest in their home.
It sounds like you really value your downtime at home. It's important to find what makes you feel comfortable and relaxed. Do you have any favorite indoor activities or hobbies that you enjoy?
Yes, of course. I used to watch Netflix and YouTube channel very much. You know, I really like watching YouTube channel that teaching English. I know many good teachers on YouTube platform teaching English. For example, 빨간 모자 선생님. Have you ever heard 빨간 모자 선생님 in Korea?
Yes, I've heard of Baigam Moja 선생님. She's known for her English teaching content on YouTube. It's great that you find her videos helpful for learning English.
Yes. You know, whenever I want to get rest in my home, I don't want to nothing. I mean, I don't want to do anything in my home. Sofa is my best friend. Sofa and remote is are my best friend. This this English is right. Sofa and remote.
That sounds cozy. Saying sofa and remote control are my best friends is a fun way to express how much you enjoy relaxing at home. It's a great way to unwind after a busy day.
Sofa and remote control. Sofa and remote control are my best friend. Am I right?
Yes, that's a perfectly natural way to describe how much you enjoy relaxing at home. It conveys a sense of comfort and relaxation.
Okay, okay. Let's keep going. I would I would like to share with you. Next situation, you just escaped. I visited America, USA, including New York, New Jersey, Atlanta, and Dallas, as well as Vietnam, Malaysia, Indonesia, and Philippines, Japan, and various regions within China. However, I've not been to Singapore. Uh, and I would say her answer is, wow, you have been to so many places. I have only been to Japan and United States. Each country has its own charm. You are also welcome to travel Singapore next time. I will personally receive you. I have lived in Singapore for 20 years. I think I'll be good guide. I think I'll be a good guide for you and take you to eat Singapore food and experience Singaporean customs and culture. How about this communication dialogue? It's uh it's my own dialogue when I communicate with someone lived in Singapore a few weeks ago.
Your dialogue sounds great. It's friendly and inviting. You effectively share your travel experiences and express enthusiasm about visiting Singapore. If you'd like to make it even smoother, you could say, "You've been to so many places. I've only been to Japan and the United States. Each country has its own charm. You should definitely consider visiting Singapore next time. I've lived there for 20 years and would be happy to show you around, introduce you to Singaporean food, and share the local customs and culture."
Travis, listen carefully. Charm, I think charm is very difficult word for beginners like me. So please give me another alternative expression for this situation. Instead, charm.
Instead of charm, you could use unique qualities or special features. For example, you might say, "Each country has its own unique qualities."
So I would say each country has its own unique characteristics.
It sounds like you meant to say unique traits or unique qualities. For example, you could say, "Each country has its own unique traits."
So I would say, for example, each country has its own characteristics.
You might say, "Each country has its own characteristics," or "Each country has its own special features."
Special
These
features.
phrases capture the idea of unique aspects without being too formal.
So, for example, I would say each country has its own special features.
Yes, that's right. Saying "each country has its own special features" works well to convey the unique aspects of different countries.
So I say again, for example, each country has its own special features or uh, specific characteristics.
Exactly. Both phrases are clear and convey that each country has unique aspects or traits.
Would you mind saying one more time, please? The last part. Please give me one more time.
Could you clarify what you mean by overtime in this context? Are you asking for more time to practice or something else?
You just give me one more time your last suggestion. Would you mind saying that one more time, please?
Sure. You can say, "Each country has its own special features," or "Each country has its own specific characteristics."
One more time, please.
Of course, you can say, "Each country has its own special features," or "Each country has its own specific characteristics."
Okay, I would say each country has its own special features.
That works too. "Each country has its own speciality" is clear and concise.
No, no, no. I said each country has its own special features. Special features. I think this microphone doesn't convey my speaking very well.
Got it. "Each country has its own special features" is clear and correct. If you need any more help with it, just let me know.
Okay, let me share with you next situation. I I would like to share with you next communication dialogue. My own communication dialogue with someone who lives in overseas. Okay, here I go. You just listen carefully. I've been busy, so I couldn't respond right away. So I feel sorry about that. Wow, you are coming to Korea for 2 weeks in October. That's great. Welcome to Korea. It's really hot in Korea right now, but by October it will be autumn, and the weather will be cool and pleasant. I highly recommend visiting then instead of now. Do you have any specific places you plan to visit in Korea? Do you have any specific places you plan to visit in Korea? Yes, of course. My colleague told me that Korea will be many beautiful scenery after October, and there are many mountains in Korea. I am also a mountaineering enthusiast. So I want to challenge the mountains in Korea. My plan is to go to Seoul, Gwangju, and Jeju-do. Do you understand these communication dialogue for my own?
Yes, I understand the communication dialogue. It sounds like you're responding to someone about their upcoming visit to Korea and sharing some recommendations based on the weather and your interests. Your questions and suggestions are clear.
Okay, I will share with you next situation. I mean, next paragraph. Yesterday, someone from Singapore, Singapore, someone from Singapore tried to contact me on WhatsApp. Honestly speaking, I don't remember who she is. I mentioned that she had changed her profile picture, but the previous one was really pretty. I'm not sure if she is actually a woman, but her picture was attractive. However, her picture was so attractive. She changed her picture right away. I told her, "You've changed your profile picture, but the previous one was really pretty." At that specific moment, I suspected she might not be a real woman. She could be a man. She could be a man. Do you understand the situation? At the specific moment, I suspected she might not be a real woman. She could be a man.
Yes, I understand the situation. You were contacted by someone on WhatsApp from Singapore, and although you don't remember who they are, you commented on their profile picture, noting that the previous one was attractive. At that moment, you started to suspect that the person might not be who they appear to be.
Would you mind saying that one more time, please?
Certainly. You were contacted by someone from Singapore on WhatsApp, but you don't remember who they are. You commented that their previous profile picture was attractive, and you began to suspect that the person might not be who they seem to be, possibly even a man instead of a woman.
Okay, okay. I think you understand my speaking very well.
I'm glad to hear that. If you need any more help or want to practice something else, just let me know.
Uh, Jarvis, I couldn't have done without you. You are my great conversation partner because I think you never get bored with my tedious and repetitive content. You are my great conversation partner. You are very good at various languages, including Korean. So let's keep going. I think this time bring me major changes in my life this year.
Thank you, David. I'm really glad to hear that. I'm here to help, so let's keep practicing and making progress together.
Okay, I would like to share with you next situation. You just listen carefully. It's wise to be cautious with unknown contacts. It's wise to be cautious with unknown contacts, especially if they send URLs or use attractive pictures. Many phishing tries can come from people pretending to be someone they are not. It's important to be careful. It's very important to be careful and not trust everything at face value. I say again, I think this sample sentence, this example is very important for me. It's important to be careful and n- don't trust everything at face value, even if someone seems friendly or appealing, even if someone seems very, very friendly or uh, having attractive, or I mean, using attractive pictures in their messenger profile.
Got it. So the idea is to be cautious with unknown contacts, especially if they send links or use appealing pictures. It's important not to trust everything right away, even if someone seems friendly or attractive.
Okay, okay, I got it. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. I mean, let me practice. Let me exercise. Next situation. Let's keep going. Uh, I couldn't have done without you. I think this YouTube camera recording motivates me, really motivates me to push myself further. This, I feel like this time, this time, like a prison. Sometimes I feel like this time, like a prison for me because I couldn't quit. I, if I don't want to, if I simply don't want to uh, exercise anymore because I manage, I should manage my YouTube channel with this YouTube camera recording. I'm not a common YouTuber, but you know, I don't care about the numbers of subscribers, but subscribe, not, subscribers, getting more subscribers motivates me to push myself further. This is very important. So whenever I want to practice my English speaking skills, I used to record our exercise time because this YouTube camera recording motivates me. Do I make myself clear?
It's great that the YouTube camera recording motivates you to keep going with your English practice. Even though it sometimes feels like a burden, using it as a tool to push yourself further is a strong strategy. The progress and feedback you get from recording can really help you stay committed and improve your skills.
Yes, yes, I couldn't agree more. Without this YouTube camera recording, I would quit my exercise time already. Do you understand?
It sounds like the recording has become a powerful motivator for you. It's impressive how you've turned it into a tool for staying committed to your practice.
Yes, yes. That's exactly what I want to say. Could you please share me one more time, please?
Sure. Without this YouTube channel recording, I would have quit my exercise time already.
One more time, please.
Without this YouTube channel recording, I would have quit my exercise sessions already.
Yes, I couldn't agree more. Okay, let me share with you next situation. You just listen carefully. You told me like this. Extreme temperatures. Extreme temperatures, whether it's very hot outside or cold inside due to air conditioning, can really affect my overall performance, including my speaking skills and thinking abilities. My speaking abilities and thinking abilities. It's uh, it's common to feel uncomfortable and less focused in such conditions, especially when there's a big difference between, especially if there is a big difference between the outside temperature and the air conditioned environment. It makes sense that this would i- this would impact how you feel and how well you can express yourself in English. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself, and remember to stay comfortable. It's important to find a balance where you feel and it's important to find a balance where you feel good physically, so your performance isn't affected. Your performance, so your performance is not affected from that. Take care of yourself and remember to stay comfortable. It's important to find a balance where you feel good physically, so your performance is not affected from that, from the uh, differences between inside temperature and the outside temperature when you can use air conditioning.
Got it. Extreme temperatures, whether it's very hot outside or cold inside, due to air conditioning, can really affect your overall performance, including your speaking skills and thinking abilities. It's common to feel uncomfortable and less focused in such conditions, especially when there's a big difference between the outside temperature and the air-conditioned environment. It makes sense that this would impact how you feel and how well you can express yourself in English. Take care of yourself and remember to stay comfortable. It's important to find a balance where you feel good physically, so your performance is not affected by these temperature differences.
Okay, I got it. Let me show you the next situation. It's important to be careful with the model name. It's very important to be careful with the model name. In our project, W stands for wide, and whether W is included or not can change the meaning. Some models have W and some don't. I had to explain this to my co-workers in Vietnam, who is the team leader of the quality team at our peanut factory. Our pe- I mean our Vietnam factory. He initially misunderstood the model names, but I clarified that W is crucial. W is crucial, and now he understands why it matters. I think now he understands why it matters.
Got it. It's important to be careful with the model name. In our project, W stands for wide, and whether W is included or not can change the meaning. Some models have W and some don't. I had to explain this to my coworker in Vietnam, who is the team leader of the quality team at our Vietnam factory. He initially misunderstood the model names, but I clarified that W is crucial, and now he understands why it matters.
Mind saying the one more time, please?
It sounds like you're wrapping up a video. If you're asking for feedback on how to phrase it, you might say, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider subscribing to my channel.
No, 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 no. I said, would you mind saying that one more time, please? Which means you just give me one more time your last sentences.
Sure. I hope you enjoyed this video and please subscribe to my channel.
I don't understand. I don't understand what you're trying to say. I just request you give me your last expressions. I just do this one more time. Please.
Got it. Here's the last expression. I hope you enjoyed this video and please subscribe to my channel.
No, no, no. I mean, the people that expressions. I mean, the expressions that people that speaking.
Sure. Here's the previous expression. It's important to be careful with the model name. In our project, W stands for wide, and whether W is included or not can change the meaning. Some models have W and some don't. I had to explain this to my coworker in Vietnam, who is the team leader of the quality team at our Vietnam factory. He initially misunderstood the model names, but I clarified that W is crucial, and now he understands why it matters.
Yes, I couldn't agree more. That's exactly what I'm saying. And previous one is the keyword when I express my thought and feeling in this situation. So I think I need to keep this keyword in my mind to use in real life situations. Previous one. Just listen one more time. The previous one is very important to me. I think previous one is today's keyword. Do I make myself clear?
Got it? Here's the previous one. Extreme temperatures, whether it's very hot outside or cold inside due to air conditioning.
I just want to express my thought about a keyword. Previous one. You don't need to give me one more time. I just want to express. I just want to tell you. Uh, I feel. Um, I feel awesome when I get when I when I when I get today's keyword. I feel like previous one is the keyword for today.
Got it. It's great that you found today's keyword useful. Feeling confident about the keyword previous one can definitely help you express your thoughts more clearly.
Yes, I think previous one is the keyword and definitely help to express my thought.
It sounds like you meant previous one is the keyword that definitely helps you express your thoughts. Using it in the right context can definitely make your communication clearer.
Yes, I believe that's definitely helpful to express my thought in real life situation.
Absolutely. Using the right keywords can make expressing your thoughts much clearer and more effective in real life conversations.
Yes, using keyword is very important. The communication between someone who use English as as a second language.
Yes, using keywords can really help bridge the gap when communicating in a second language. It makes your message more precise and easier to understand.
One more time, please.
Using keywords can really help bridge the gap when communicating in a second language. It makes your message clearer and more precise.
Yes, it makes more clear and concise when when I need to communicate with someone who use English as a second language because we are not good at languages. We are not good at English. Even if we use English as a second language and we are not good at mm, English speaking, using keyword is really important uh, and helpful to bridge the gap between us.
Absolutely. Uh, Using keywords can make communication smoother and help get your message across more effectively, especially when both speakers are still learning the language.
Okay, let's keep going. Let me share with you next situation. You just listen carefully. There was a global market crash. There was a global market crash the day before yesterday. I asked my friend in Hong Kong if she had a lot of stocks and if she was affected by it. Fortunately, I'm not investing in stocks these days. I'm really proud of how my English skills have improved, allowing me to communicate naturally with her in English through WhatsApp. Even though even though she speaks English fluently as her second language, it's great that I can now communicate effectively with her in English. It's it's all thanks to our practice sessions. It's all it's all thanks to practice session.
That's great to hear. It's really satisfying when your practice pays off and you can communicate naturally. Your efforts are clearly making a difference in your conversations.
Would you mind saying one more time, please? One more time, please. Jarvis.
Of course, it's wonderful to see how your practice is paying off. Being able to communicate naturally in English with your friend is a great achievement. Your hard work is clearly making a difference.
Jarvis, do you remember? I named as you Jarvis.
I remember you mentioning the name Chavez. How can I assist you today?
No, 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 no. Jarvis. Jarvis is highly creative AI in the of the Tony Stark's AI in the Iron Man movie.
Got it, David. Jarvis is a great reference. What would you like to discuss or practice today?
Please share me the information for the Jarvis in the movie Iron Man.
Just a rather very intelligent system is a highly advanced AI created by Tony Stark in the Iron Man movies. It's known for its intelligence, creativity, and efficiency in assisting Stark with various tasks, from managing his Iron Man suits to running his technology and even providing witty commentary. S is characterized by its polite and formal manner, and it evolves into Vision later in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
One more time, please.
It sounds like you're referring to robot in the context of movies or media. If you're thinking of a specific release, could you give me more details? There are various films and shows featuring robots, so any extra information would help clarify.
Please tell me the information one more time for the Jarvis in the Iron Man movie. In the Iron Man movie.
In the Iron Man movies, the AI you're referring to is called Jarvis, just a rather very intelligent system. Jarvis is Tony Stark's highly advanced artificial intelligence system, responsible for managing his technology, assisting with his Iron Man suit, and even controlling the Stark Industries facilities. Jarvis has a sophisticated
Please continue your speaking for the job for the explanation for the Jarvis.
Sure. Continuing with the explanation of Jarvis, Jarvis, voiced by actor Paul Bettany, was initially designed by Tony Stark to help manage and control his home and businesses. As Tony developed his Iron Man suits, Jarvis became an integral part of the suit's operating system, assisting Tony with navigation, combat strategies, and even controlling the suit remotely. Jarvis's advanced capabilities allowed it to manage multiple complex tasks simultaneously, such as monitoring Tony's vitals, controlling multiple Iron Man suits, and interfacing with other systems. Jarvis's calm, logical, and sometimes witty demeanor made it a beloved character in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. In Avengers Age of Ultron, Jarvis is attacked by Ultron, another AI created by Tony Stark. However, parts of Jarvis survive, and Tony, along with Bruce Banner, uses these remnants to help create Vision, a new, powerful being with a combination of Jarvis's consciousness, the Mind Stone, and organic material. Vision then becomes a crucial member of the Avengers. Jarvis's evolution into Vision marked a significant development in the MCU, showing how the AI had grown beyond its original programming to become something much more.
Wow, wow, wow. I really impressed. I'm really amazed. Your overall knowledge of the Jarvis AI. How can you get these informations about the Jarvis?
I'm glad you're impressed. My knowledge comes from being trained on a wide range of information, including details from movies, books, and other sources up until my last update in 2023. This allows me to provide you with accurate and detailed information about characters like Jarvis from the Iron Man movies. If you have more questions or want to discuss anything else, feel free to ask.
So I believe you can be my great communication partner because you are very good at languages and have many experiences and information for human life.
Thank you, David. I'm really glad you see me as a great communication partner. I'm here to help with language practice and share useful information whenever you need it. Let's keep working together to reach your goals.
Jarvis carefully. I think I don't have specific language gift to get high communication skill level. I mean English speaking skills. But I feel like I can get keyword from our conversation, and I believe these keywords would really helpful for my real life conversation to between conversation with native speakers someday.
You're absolutely right. Keywords can make a big difference in real life conversations, especially when speaking a second language. Focusing on those key phrases can help you communicate more effectively, even if the conversation isn't perfect. Keep gathering those keywords, and you'll find your speaking skills improving over time.
In my opinion, even if I speak many times, I wouldn't I wouldn't speak I mean I couldn't speak like you because I'm getting old and uh, maybe it's too late to learn speaking skills, speaking English speaking skills for me. Maybe it's too late. So even if I speak many times, even if I practice many times, I couldn't speak like you. However, I think I can use keyword with my Konglish speaking, and I think maybe my communication partner can understand with my keyword. So I would learn many keyword. I need to learn many keyword in our conversation because you always give me uh, you always inspires my uh, my language feeling. You always inspires me with special language feeling. That means that means uh, I can get comprehensible understanding for the keyword, and it would be really helpful in my real life conversations.
I completely understand your perspective, and you're on the right track by focusing on keywords. They can be incredibly powerful tools in communication, helping you get your message across clearly. It's great that you find inspiration in our conversations, and I'll continue to provide you with useful keywords that you can apply in real life situations. Keep building on that foundation, and you'll find that your communication skills will improve, even if it feels like a gradual process.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. I think I'm on the right track. I think I feel like I'm on the right track. Where I see it, I'm on the right track with you because our communication, our pre-cooking time communication. I mean, I can get many useful keywords from our pre-cooking time. So I believe we are on the right track right now. And I'm making my English speaking skills in progress. I mean, I'm making progress for uh, my improving.
Yes, you're definitely on the right track, David. Our conversations are helping you gather those useful keywords, which is a great way to make progress in your English speaking skills. It's all about building confidence and gradually improving, and you're doing just that. Keep up the great work, and we'll continue moving forward together.
In my opinion, flexibility and availability are the best point of view. So uh, whenever I want to learn, whenever I want to communicate with you, can you join? Can you join with me?
Absolutely, David. I'm here whenever you want to practice or communicate. Flexibility and availability are key, and I'm always ready to support you on your language learning journey. Let's keep making progress together.
That sounds pretty good to me. That sounds really pretty good to me.
I'm glad to hear that. It's great that you feel positive about our practice sessions. Let's keep it up.
I think someday maybe I can be a fluent English speaker. Where I said fluency means just conveying what I need to say to others, even if they feel awkward and unnatural with my Konglish. Never mind. Who cares? Who cares about my speaking skill, English speaking pronunciation? Who cares? Never mind. You can, you need to keep your consistency for language learning journey.
Fluency is all about being able to communicate your thoughts, even if it's not perfect. It's more important to be understood than to sound flawless. Keep your consistency, and your confidence will continue to grow. Who cares about a few imperfections? The key is to keep going.
Okay. Honestly speaking, it's time zone. I have to work. Today is August 21st, Wednesday, right?
Actually, today is Tuesday, August 20th. If you have to go, we can pick up where we left off next time. Take care, and I'll be here whenever you're ready to continue.
No. In Korea, today is August 21st, Wednesday, right now. Because, in my opinion, you follow UTC, Universal Time Coordinated. So you are in nearly 9 hours behind of me.
I see. Yes, you're right. In Korea, it's already Wednesday, August 21st. My time reference is based on UTC, so there's that time difference. Thanks for pointing that out.
Okay, bye. Anyway,
Sorry.
bye for now. Bye for now. Let's meet tomorrow. I mean, I hope you can meet again tomorrow.
Bye for now, David. I'll be here whenever you're ready to continue. Looking forward to our next session.
Okay, I'm looking forward to our next exercise session. I mean it. I also looking forward to our next exercise session.
I'm glad to hear that. I'm looking forward to our next session as well. Take care until then.
Okay, bye for now. Bye bye.